Private jet travel is expensive, but there is an alternative you've probably never heard of, and it can save you thousands of dollars, and it's very similar. Not only that, but you get to nearby destinations much faster than a commercial flight, train, or drive-in. I mean, I discovered this with Tailwind Air, a seaplane charter in New York City that goes to Boston, DC, Newport, other destinations in New England for less than $1,000. That's right. I went from New York City to Boston in an hour. I avoided a 4-hour train ride. Now, the best thing is it got me to Boston in an hour. Again, you know, this seaplane charter is just like those private jet companies you've heard of, like Surf Air and Wheels Up, and you know, there's NetJets. There's a couple others. They're so expensive, and for a lot of these, you have to be membership. But seaplanes are so much cheaper, and you get the same views, and you get the same amount of privacy, and again, super cheap. Like, this was, I think, only like under $1,000. So here's what you can expect. Here in New York City, I mean, there's a bunch of these seaplanes everywhere, but here in New York City, there's a couple different companies. I went with Tailwind Air. It was the best one. The prices were really good. What they do, they weigh your bag. That's it. They ask for your ID. 1, 2, bigger ticket. That's it. There's no TSA. There's no security. There's none of that BS that you got to do at like a train station or at, you know, oh, it's pet friendly too. I brought my dog. You can see right there. But yeah, no waiting in lines, no security checks. They got snacks, free snacks. Who doesn't love free snacks? Right? All these comfortable chairs, looks very modern, Andy Warhol kind of stuff going on right there. But either way, here's the thing. You have to show up 15 minutes before your flight. That's it. Super convenient. Free water too. Who doesn't like water? Anyway, they got that on the damn plane too. Either way, we were sitting there waiting for the flight to arrive. It was there, okay? And so here's what you do. You check in, you give them your ID, you weigh your bag, you're off you go, okay? And then it's on the seaport. So the one in New York City, it's right off the 8th FDR. It's right in Manhattan. How crazy is that? Because if you take a private jet, you have to go to Teeterboro, or you got to go all the way out there. This is right in Manhattan, y'all, 26 and FDR. So you walk down the thing, you go to the seaplane, you can see it right there. It's right there. All right, and you know you're gonna have really good views. You know you're gonna have really good views because the seaplanes go at no more than 8,000 feet high in altitude. Okay, so there's my dog sitting on my lap. It is dog friendly. Tailwind Air is dog friendly. You see them water bottles. You see everybody's taking pictures, and the best thing, everyone's got a window seat. Nope, you don't have to look over anybody's shoulder. Everyone's got a window seat. So once you take off, there you go. You got these crazy views. And that right there, my friends, that's Brooklyn. So I actually had a view of my apartment. How crazy is that? And then it turned around, and then you get this amazing view, okay? You get this amazing view, aerial view, bird's eye view of Manhattan. Look at the skyscraper. And there's Brooklyn again. They circle back around. I live right behind there, by the way, just to let you know. Anyway, dog friendly. She didn't even have to be in the crate. She could have been on my lap, but she liked being in the crate. She likes being on she likes looking out the window anyway. There's nobody on this plane. Look at that. Look at all that leg room you got too, and these leather seats. Super, super convenient and luxurious. So I threw another little thing of here because my dog is just so cute. So you just got to look at her, look out the window. Now, here's the other thing is that this is, you can see we're going over Connecticut now. Look how low it is, right? You see everything. You see the beaches all over, like Rhode Island, wherever it is, even in New York, right? You see the beaches. This is truly, truly amazing. So now, here you go. When I say you don't go more than 7,000 feet, no private jet does that. They go higher. You get these, look at these views. Look at these views. And this is an hour long, y'all. An hour long. That's it. From New York City to Boston, come on. This is Boston right here. We're coming into Boston. We're landing into Boston. The pilot, he was amazing. He was young. He was like, let's give them the best view ever, okay? And so we're coming in, and we're coming in. We're landing. Remember, this is a seaplane. We're landing right on the water, okay? And so everyone's taking photos except for this guy, obviously. He's done this before. He don't need to take no photos. But anyway, there you go. Look at that. Look at the marina. And then where the landing, okay? Right on water. So it's really amazing because you get right on water. They take you right to the pier. Here you go. Look at that fast service. He's like Speedy right there, right? Like a Hermes, like tying the boat up. The seaplane boat, and then there it is. There's a big full picture. I'm going to show you what they do. They tug it all the way in, so it's all really secure, and then you can get back on. You can get on that plank. You can get off that thing. All right. And now here's the trick. Here's the fun thing. You get a free boat ride. That's right. Once you get to this pier, you get a free boat ride, okay? If you're going to Boston, that is. I don't know about the other places, but in Boston, look at that. Free speedboat ride. Isn't that amazing? That's amazing, okay? Because they're taking you to Boston Fan Pier Marina right in the city, okay? About 10 minutes. It's about 10 minutes. It was a free boat ride. I love it. I love being on the water. And so there you go. Here's Fan Pier Marina. This is where you... and you don't have to do anything. You just get off. That's all you do. You get off and then you go to your destination. That's all you have to do. And so the people that are on this plane, they're just like, all right, cool, we're going home. Actually, they were tourists. They had accents. I talked to them a little bit. But look at this. You go up the little walkway, and then you are, again, that little building right there, the restaurant is the check-in. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy, right? And there you go. You're in Boston. I walked to Boston Commons, Public Gardens. It's not that far. It was a 15-minute walk, convenience. There you go, straight to Four Seasons, where, I checked in, my little weekend visit at Four Seasons, 1 Dalton Street. My dog loved it, as you can see. I mean, I'm just going to give you a little preview of the suite that I stayed in, just because you need to see this, by the way. This is amazing. There was 2 bathrooms, a bedroom here, all big views. And then the bathroom, by the way, look at that. You get a direct view of Fenway Park right there, okay? And then just the living area. I love the architecture here. I love the expensive Toto Japanese toilets. And then there you go. You're in Public Gardens, enjoying Boston for the weekend. Again, remember, that guy's happy as hell. Look at him dancing. Okay, so back to Four Seasons. Just had a little swim before I went back home. I went to Alcove at Lovejoy Wharf. Definitely great restaurant. Recommend it. It's close to the pier. That's why I went. So remember, you check in at the restaurant here when you're going back. Isn't that crazy? You check in at the restaurant. How fun is that? And then there you go. Everybody's just waiting for the seaplane to arrive. Beautiful weather. You see all the yachts, all the other boats. You see a side of Boston that's fairly new that, I used to live there. I went to college there. I went to Emerson College, and we didn't really go out to this way. But you see them taking selfies. Anyway, they say, hey, the seaplane's here. So then you go down, you walk down the thing. There it is. Here it's coming. You get that free boat ride, remember? And they're very, very good about making sure you get on the boat safely. And then there's my dog. Look, there was another dog. When I say this, the Tailwind Air is pet friendly, it is super pet friendly. And then that's what we're doing. We're saying goodbye to Boston. It was a quick weekend trip, but there you go. And then there we are. So that boat ride. Free boat ride. Again, if you're an Instagrammer, influencer, if you want to take photos of you being on this, what looks like a private boat, it's good for your Instagram. It's good for whatever you want it to be, okay? But here, it's such an easy process. Again, they check your ID, they weigh your bag, and off you go. And they store your bags, okay? So you don't need to put it on your lap or anything. And then ready to take off. ready. And look at that. How funny is that? Remember the couple I was talking about? That's from a country. I couldn't figure out their accents. I think they were from South Africa, maybe. Anyway, they did a weekend trip just like I did. Okay. And there's the pilot. He's turned back. He's telling us the rules. All it is buckle up. That's it. Wear your seatbelt. And he tells us, how long it's going to be. Some of the things you can look out the window when we're flying over. There's my dog again. She just wanted to be in her crate. She's known that crate since she was very, very little. When she was 7 weeks old, it's her comfort zone. People bring blankets sometimes that they love. Anyway, there's a different guy. He loves being on his phone. But what he's doing is he's preparing it. Oh, we have a stage in this, by the way. Okay, anyway, so back to this. We got a new guy on the boat, on the seaplane. Look at this. Look at the view. We're going way back. You see, going back to Boston. Look at that view. That's like a helicopter tour worthy view, okay? But it's kind of like a bonus that you get, all right? When you're on a private jet, you're flying out of airports that aren't in the city. This was in the city. This is in the city, so you're not going to get these kind of views with a private jet, all right? So you're not already saving like thousands of dollars. You get these amazing views that you can use for, social media purposes, whatever you need to. And then here we go, back over again, over Connecticut. Now, the thing about this seaplane is that it's not that loud. It's not that loud. You know how helicopters are really loud and you got to wear those headphones? I mean, they're doing it a bit. You see this couple. I didn't wear headphones. I didn't need to. If you are going to listen to music, though, I recommend you bring headphones that are really loud. All right? That's all I'm saying. But come on, look at you don't get these aerial views. Look at that. You see the beaches there in Rhode Island? You see, again, we're going at, I think, 7,000 feet altitude. Okay, so you actually get to see, think of if you were a world explorer, on seeing the world from a view from this. Look at that. That's what I'm saying. These are the beaches in New York, all across Long Island. I could zoom in if I wanted to, but this is just so great. You just don't get that. And then there you go. Remember what I said? They're in New York City. The seaplane charter, it's in New York City. We're flying into New York City. Look at these views. Again, you don't get that on a day at a private jet or even a commercial plane. You probably won't get that. It depends on your destination, I think. But either way, this is a landing. Here we are. I recommend it. This is why the seaplane charters, secret in travel, saves you a lot of time and money. I will see you next time.